Hello friends, welcome back to the channel, The Student's Diary. So today we will learn what a verb is and what are its kinds. Come on, let us start. So before we have seen, a verb is an action word. A word that is involving some action, some activity is called a verb. So a verb states three things. What a person does. Understand, for example, Krishna studies. What does he do? He is studying. He walks in the field. He jumps. He cooks. So what a person does, what a person or animal, the dog is running. So when something is doing something, so it states what something is doing or a person is doing. Secondly, what is done to a person or thing. What is done to a person or thing is called verb. Understand? For example, he has been slapped. We say that he has been slapped. So here we are speaking about the person who had been slapped. So what is done to a person? So what we did to that person, that we are speaking. So that is a verb. Thirdly, what a person or thing is. For example, he is a doctor. He is a doctor. Or it is broken. What a person or thing is. It is beautiful. What the state of being is. What is the state of a person? Or what is the state of a thing? So a verb states these three things. What a person does. What is done to a person or a thing. The cat is beaten to death. What is done to the cat? The cat is beaten to death. Then comes what a person or thing is. What is the state of a person or thing? So now let us speak about the kinds of verb. There are mainly three kinds of verbs. The first one is transitive verb, intransitive verb, and the auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb. So what is a transitive verb? A verb is said to be transitive when the action does not stop with the subject. When the action goes from the subject to the object, then it is called the transitive verb. For example, Ram killed a snake. So here the action killing did not stop with Ram, but it is ended with the snake. Thus we have the boy kicked the football into the ground. So here kick the football. So the action is not stopping with the boy, but it is extending up to the object ball. Clear? So thus we say that transitive verb, because it is telling about the action which do not stop with the subject. Now let us say intransitive verb. What is intransitive verb? Intransitive verb, a verb is said to be intransitive when the action is limited with the subject. For example, the sun rises. So the rising is limited with the subject sun. Again, we did not say that the sun rises in the east or west, anything. So for example, when we say he studies. So here the verb studies is limited with the subject he. So there is no other object to pass on this subject. So transitive verb means it is passing on to the object. Subject to the object. It is a passing on. Whereas intransitive means the action is limited. It is only with the subject. Only with the doer. One who is doing the action. Thus with the I kick, I sleep, I enjoy, I dance. So these verbs dance, enjoy, sleep, these are limited with the subject, that is I, he, we, all these things. Clear? Now comes auxiliary verb. What are the auxiliary verbs? Is, are, was, were, have, has, had. So all these things are auxiliary verb. Why do we have auxiliary verb? Listen, auxiliary verb helps to form a tense. Actually, in order to get the proper tense in a sentence, we use the auxiliary auxiliary verb. For example, in order to say that मैं खा चुका हूँ, so without using have and auxiliary verb have, we cannot state it. We cannot say I have eat. No, when we say I have eaten, since here the auxiliary verb is used have. After that, the third form of the verb eaten. So this auxiliary verb, it is helping to form a correct tense according to the situation. It is helping us to form a tense in a sentence. When we say that I am eat, it is totally wrong, because when we use is, am, are, the verb should be added ing form. So thus we have I am eating. Therefore, the auxiliary verbs help to form the tense. When we say I am eating, the person who knows English, he can identify the sentence to be in present continuous tense. Therefore, the auxiliary verbs helps to form a tense. Then comes, it is also used as principal verb. For example, when we say I have a marker, so here have is not used as a helping verb, but it is used as main verb. Have means I am possessing this marker. This marker is belonging to me. I am possessing this marker. So thus we say I have a marker, I have a car, you have got huge property, all these things. Therefore, the auxiliary verbs, they are used to form a tense. Also, they are used as a principal verb. So with this we end up our lesson. And if you have any doubt with the verbs and its kinds, so please let me know it, and I will try to clarify all your doubts. So for watching this video, I thank you. Subscribe the channel and share it with your friends. Have a good day.